Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this video we're going to be doing a toy showcase of the 1986 release of the Autobot Hotspot. Hotspot was one of the protectabots, which was a combiner, and he was the leader, and when they all combined they formed Defensor. Now you'll see I've got a lot of Hotspots out here, some in much better condition than others, but these are all out just purely for the demonstrative purposes I'm going to go with now. So everybody's probably aware of his robot mode and one or two of his alt modes, but he actually had more, which made him a very versatile and fantastic toy. Let's start to have a look at them now then. So there's the robot mode. First thing that stands out I think though is the massive guns. The guns obviously are a bit out of proportion for the robot mode, but that's mainly because them guns are obviously used for Defensor as well, so that's probably the reason. Well, it is the reason why they look so big on him. Going on to the standard, as I say, alt mode, the fire truck. There we go. I have got two of them, and the reason for that is because I'll touch on a different variant while I'm here right now. Some variants had metal chests and some variants had plastic chests. So if I turn these over, the plastic chest is the much darker red, whereas the metal there is, as I say, much brighter. As I say, both variants are quite common. You can see just straight away by looking at these that I've got a complete mix of them, in honesty. So yeah, that's obviously the plastic, that's metal, that's plastic, and then that's metal. So going on to some of his other modes, this was the repair bay mode. This was quite an interesting thing. As I say, you could roll the car up inside there and then the arms could reach to it. You could also connect that to Metroplex as well if you wanted to. And then this one, forgive the sun faded Hotspot, but I haven't got any more left and I didn't want to pull the one out of the box behind it out. This is the emergency car carrier mode, and as I say, this is legitimate mode. I've not just made it up. As you see, here's the instructions. These are the English standard instructions, the thing with Hotspot as well. You see you've got all the modes there, and with him being the leader of the protectabots, you've got how to combine him to Defensor as well. But yeah, this mode here, this emergency car carrier mode, that's a legitimate mode that probably most people didn't even really remember. As I say, that's his final mode there. You can see him straight in the middle. That's where he formed the main torso part of the, obviously, combiner Defensor. So while we're here, we'll have a quick look at some of the other variants. The Italian gig box here, it's a bit battered up, but you'll see they're known as transformers. It says gig, and they've also changed the name. So as I say, here's his instructions, and he's now known as Drago. I did a piece on the Insecticons the other day, and as I say, because it was in a different language, they actually changed his... They kept the name the same, whereas with this, they've changed it completely. Right, staying with the packaging then, here we go. This is the original box that came out, 1986. You can see the artwork on the back is the 86 battle scene. So you've got your Titans, Metroplex, and Trypticon, of course, on the other side. There's no difference at all in the gig one. That's exactly the same. There's obviously going to be a big difference now. This was the European, Australian, New Zealand only special release from a few years later, the classic gold box variant. And if we spin this around, you will see, of course, the battle scene is very different at the back. You've just got the figures that were released under the classic banner. So you've got the Autobot cars and Decepticon triple changes. And then you've also still got the same information there about the rest of the protectabots, because they were also available on gold cards as well. So as I say, very versatile figure, one of the combiner leaders, so obviously sought after for that reason. But yeah, he actually had, as I say, 4 modes, 5 if you include the combine. So I hope you like looking at him today. Hope it brought back some nice memories. Thanks very much for watching. Take care.